one time I have a sister that she was having a 4-month, she was the 4 months old. She was having malaria with her. Then they came to me and said, your sister's son is sick. Can you take him in town to the clinic? I said, okay, you can come by 9 o'clock. So when they go, because the fever was hard, they don't stay long. I heard that my sister's son died. But when I found out it was somebody who injected the boy, the 4-month boy, and died 15 minutes after the injection. Mm-hmm. So it made me cry, and I tell John, I said, I think we should build something like a small clinic that one person can come at least to be there to be doing injection. John said, I think we should do that because people are dying here and they're not supposed to die that way. So anyway, another time in Guinea I had for my uncle's son that was very, very sick. John and I take this boy in town to Zerikuri. When they go, they say, he need blood. I gave blood. Because I gave blood, I was kind of weak and tired. I tell John that I'm going home. When I came home after 2 hours, they brought the news that the boy died. So it made John mad. He said, these people are not doing right. This boy was not supposed to die. Look how they take your blood, the boy don't live, and you don't have your blood. And so we start planning to do clinic. We start asking the village if we can have the land. It was a fight too, because at that time, Christianity just get in the village and everybody was angry. They don't know which direction we are going. So it took us like almost 4 years before they start thinking about giving us a land to build a clinic on. Anyway, before that time, we were praying together with the church, and John and I were fasting, and we don't even know how the clinic is going to be like. So in the year 2000, one man gave us the land that we can start on. And we have been in mind that we're going to build one house. But when this time reached, people start giving you money. Lord opened the door and we start getting the money. And John said, we have money. What are we going to do here? Are we still going to have small plan? I said, Lord, ask the Lord what he wants for us to do. We don't going to just leave ourselves. So we start putting idea together and we start building it. And in the year 2002, we have some refugees, Liberian refugees that they was in a war. Because they were in a war, they were finding a way to get out the war, and they don't have any help. So they called the American embassy in Guinea. Then the embassy called our mission. If we can help these people to lodge them here, to make them stay with us for some time so they can find place with them. And this was 85 children with people. It was the time that we finished building the first 2 buildings that we call building number 1, number 2. So this was just God's plan, because we started building the whole while where the sick people going to stay before we start building the administration building. So when they tell us that, it was the time that John and his wife were going on further so John can show his wife to his people. And I was alone. I said, how am I going to take care of 85 children? I don't have money, I don't have a place to stay and all that. But God is always good. When the ambassador sent his representative to come so we can go escort this, accept these people at the border to bring them, they all came and they stay here like 3 days. Then the men who came to accept them asked me, what can I do for you? I said, we have a big project. We are trying to ask some of the clinic to have big building, but we don't know where the money will come from. So if you can think and pray with me for us to get money to build this building, it'll be fine. I said, okay, we Americans, we have money. But we just want the right person to use it. I said, okay. Well, I will not tell you that I'm one of the right person, but Jesus in me, it can make me right to use your money on the right way. So he said, anyway, let me go. Then when you go for some time, they send us some container with staff in it for the hospital staff. Then that's it. But at that time, we only have John's wife, Anya, who was there. So we start thinking to start the consultation, because we're seeing people are dying, and some women are dying for delivering that when we look at them, they're not supposed to die. Some kids are dying, and when you see people that are in need, then I say, okay, can we start? I said, no problem. Then I run in some paperwork and we start. But it was too difficult, and it's still difficult because we are big building now, like you saw. We are building number 1, number 2, number 3, and the operation room, all that. One person cannot do all this, so we are really having problem with that. Every morning we have like 75 people or 150, but we can only choose 20 or 25 among them, and this has been the difficulty part for me, because they think that I'm only choosing people who I know, which is not true. But it's very, very hard. I'm trying to get the children. I'm trying to find the most sick people so we can treat them. But right now, where we are, one for the clinic to begin tomorrow is to be a place that we can heal people spiritually, and we can also help people to be healed physically. But we cannot do this without God's help. So I'm asking everybody to come for help in praying and helping, anything that can help. I'll not say money is bad, but right now I want to see doctors and nurses more than money, because when they come, they will make the hospital to be the hospital. Hospital is not a building that we can see, the farm building. So, and we also want people that can come and preach the gospel, to teach the nurses, because we see that the nurses in Guinea don't have good teaching. To give a common injection, you got to control it, otherwise they're going to do something wrong. And we are Christians, we don't want to kill people at the other hospital. Like every day they take that 4 or 5 dead body out. We want people to get saved physically so they can hear the gospel and repent. If it's a Christian, we want the person to give testimony to another people to repent. So this is the big need that we have. In future, we want to see the clinic moving forward, teaching people how to become a nurse. We want also a good doctor that will not just come and treat people to go, but that will come and treat people and pray with them so they can know the Lord. We want people who will take care of the sick people, because as you are seeing this week, we have a lot of women that were crying, a lot of men that were crying, and the disease in this area is too much because no one here to really treat the right way. So this is the problem that we are facing now.